Hey, what's going on, everyone? Matthew from therighttrader.com back again with another cryptocurrency video. Today, we're going to be talking about Twitter stock, which saw one of its biggest moves today, up 27%. And that is after some unexpected news came out, which was that Elon Musk bought a 9.2% stake in Twitter. So that's almost a 10% stake here in a $40 billion company. I believe he spent about $3 billion in that stake. And there is rumors that, he could increase his stake. He may take a more active position in terms of the direction that Twitter will be heading. And now, this could also create some interest and a bit of a bidding war in Twitter stock. So, of course, Elon Musk, who is the CEO of one of the best performing stocks here in the last few years, Tesla. When he's going to buy a stake in another publicly traded stock, you can expect quite a bit of hype to come in. And that's exactly what happened, right? You can see this massive jump that really no one was expecting. However, this did line up with also some pretty good technicals, which we'll be taking a look at in terms of Twitter stock itself. But right now, things are definitely looking quite bullish. And just to go through some of the news pieces here, first off, this could, cause some issues with the SEC. But for now, that is, just an article here on CNBC. I don't think this is going to be that much of a big deal, but just wanted to point this out here. However, if we look at Twitter stock, right, this is the best day it's had since its IPO. So that is obviously a pretty big deal. I've always been quite bullish on Twitter stock. However, in the last few years, right, it's actually remained mostly flat. Surprisingly enough, right, it had an initial downwards period, and then we came back up and then we fell back down. But now it's looking like I think we could actually break this previous all-time high pretty easily here at around $77. And really, I think this could lead to a move above $100 per share for Twitter. And that is even a bit of a conservative shorter term estimate, right? Right now, Twitter is at $40 billion. If we go and take a look at Facebook stock, which is now known as Meta, but we'll see that they're at a massive $636 billion market cap. So these social media platforms can really reach hundreds of billion dollars in market cap. Of course, Facebook is still the leader, but it doesn't have the same power as it once had. This is just to show you that, Twitter reaching 100, 200, $300 billion in market cap is definitely possible. And right now, we're not even at $50 billion yet. I definitely think we're going to see this move significantly higher in the coming weeks and the next few months. However, we could pull back short term. We're going to discuss that on the chart here. And also wanted to point out this pretty interesting article. Tesla CEO Elon Musk takes stake in Twitter. Analyst says it could lead to a buyout. So this is, starting to pop up now, where the fact that he took such a big stake could be a sign that he might take a bigger stake in the future here, or that other companies might start to take stakes as well in Twitter as they see this as, a bullish sign, right? So, for example, here we see one analyst say Musk could try to take a more aggressive stance here on Twitter. This eventually could lead to some sort of buyout, and that's absolutely possible. Musk has talked about taking his own companies private before. So I think that this is actually a real possibility. And now that these rumors are going to start flying around, that could also up the buying pressure. And in fact, Elon Musk had said himself here just a few days ago that he was considering, creating a social media platform to, focus on free speech on these social media platforms. You can see here the quote, he is giving serious thought to creating a new social media platform. And now we got the news that he took a stake in Twitter, which leads that he probably is going to try and move Twitter in the direction that he sees is the best fitting. So right now, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the actual stock chart here. And just to kind of go over what's happening, first off, this has officially broken us out of this shorter term sharp downtrend. So, we do still have this longer term downtrend line going on, but now we're in this new pattern here where we're in a bit of this little formation where we could go a little bit higher. We may see a little bit of resistance here, but overall I think we are going to get that breakout that's going to push us back to the all-time high. And we've got, you know, some resistance there at around $75, but I think that if we manage to get back up to this level, we can fly above that quite easily and move on towards 100 and then $100+, and that's going to start moving us towards the multi-$100 billion market cap that I think Twitter long term is heading towards. Now, in terms of the actual move that we saw today, it did create a gap. We do have to realize that most of the time these type of big gaps do end up getting filled. If we look back historically for Twitter, big gap over here, it got filled when we moved here. We've got another gap over here, this got filled. Another big gap right here, that got filled. So this is something that I explained in my technical analysis master course. This is known as gap fill theory, and I have a whole video dedicated to this in the course. It's less than $20 and comes with 30 money back guarantee, so definitely give it a try. You have nothing to risk with that 30-day money back guarantee. And like I said, I think you're going to find that video lesson quite interesting, and it goes into in-depth of gap fill theory and how common that is. So as you can see here, you know, we may actually see a move at some point, right? There's no telling when this could happen in a matter of days or weeks or months, but we will probably see a move that will close this gap. However, with that being said, right now, short term, I am actually quite bullish. Some of the reasons for that are, first off, this is kind of known as a gap and go pattern, a gap up, right? Something that I also discussed in the course. But really what this kind of is showing here is that we gapped into our previous resistance level, which is now going to become support, right? And that's a really big deal. So what I'm referring to here is, you know, where I drew these two yellow lines, and this was actually something that I had drawn in the past in a previous video. But as you can see, we jumped above those, which means that we are now above those resistance levels, and so those now turn into support, right? So $45 around there is massive support, and now that's going to give a lot of you know, backing to the price, where if we do come down right now, we can't go that low, right? About $45 is as low as I see going. If we go lower than that, then we're probably going to get a sharp move to close that gap at $40 and then come right back up. So at this point, you know, I think that we're going to see maybe a small pullback here. We could go a little bit higher, maybe test that $52 area, maybe even 55, but we have going to have strong resistance at that 200-day moving average. So then I think we might come back towards the support levels, bounce on those, and then move deeper into this little triangle pattern, at which point, you know, I think we have a very high chance at seeing a breakout. We could obviously see a little move back down to that level and then probably break out. But, you know, overall, I am just completely bullish on Twitter stock here. And like I said, right, as soon as we really get this breakout above our previous downtrend line, it's pretty much going to mean the move back to the previous all-time high. And with the amount of hype and bullishness that can be seen from this pretty massive news of Elon Musk taking a stake in Twitter, I think $100 plus, even moving towards $150 billion in the next 1 to 3 years is going to be very easy. We could even see significantly higher than that. You know, we're talking $200-300 billion in market cap within the next 5 years alone. So, you know, there is a possibility for Twitter to 10x here due to this news. So very bullish. Once again, not financial advice. So make sure to do your own research. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe. Also, make sure to follow me on Twitter, where I post more regularly now, and also share live market updates for stocks and crypto. And also check out my technical analysis master course if you're interested in learning about technical analysis for stock trading, cryptocurrency, and Forex. Now, you can find a link to all of this in the description of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe and have a great day. I'll see you next time.